Hi guys, I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing today's Ascension messages for November 12th through 15th, 2019. While I was shuffling the cards, a couple of the fairy cards fell out and I asked if I was supposed to keep them and I was told yes, so I was going to keep those. The first one was undressing of a salad. Instantly I got that there was going to be some chaos and confusion for some of you, but for others of you this is about it's impossible to know what the outcome is going to happen for whatever it is that you're seeking a solution to. So a lot of confusion for some of you, but for others of you, believing in the impossible is what this is calling for. So I'm not exactly I'm not exactly 100% for sure what that means, but that's what I'm getting off of it. And I'll read the book and see what it says here in just a second. And that is a number 31 card, and then a collection of pixies. And I instantly got off of this is help or assistance that is coming to you, whether it be through your guidance or your higher self or through signs and symbols that you're seeing or what have you. I'm feeling like this has to do with a lot of assistance. Now, this could mean that, hold on a second. Some of you, the pixies are kind of setting up roadblocks or confusion for you to see what kind of, I don't know if it's about seeing where your awareness is at or seeing where your commitment level is at, but I'm feeling like this is a call to put forth whatever action necessary to fulfill your desires, and there's assistance available. Or either the assistance that is available is confusing you for some reason to see your commitment. So that you guys know that's what that is. Let me see what the book says. Balance, avoid extremes, achieving the impossible, and being impossible is the undressing of a salad card. That's this one. And it says, things are in motion and the outcome is impossible to predict. A cool head is required to deal with this, as is a readiness to jump in whatever direction seems appropriate. Exercise cool judgment while staying ready for the unpredictable. Sudden changes of fortune may appear good or bad, but they are in flux and can be rechanneled if necessary. Develop poise, stay calm. You can come out a winner here, but it is likely to take concentrated effort. Use power with delicacy and discretion. It could also mean imbalance occurs, confusion happens, lovely balls fall on the floor, and we discover that we are uncooked eggs. Sleight of hand may be happening, and things that appear to be so are not, and vice versa. Misdirection may be prevalent. Attempts to over-control may be contributing to the problem. Someone may be attempting unethical or unkind manipulations. I've been feeling like people are trying to manipulate me or using me just to get further ahead in their ascension journey. This is talking about individual people as well as groups. So I've been having to really take a look at some things lately. So you may be going through some things like that too. However, it is worth remembering that out of chaos, we can sometimes create miracles. After all, unity created the whole universe that way. So that's what that means. And then 48, let's see. A collection of pixies. Duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. What is needed here is not only an awareness of duty, but a merry approach to it. This job has to be done, so one might as well do it willingly. Progress through the dance maze step by step, leafy and lightly. Take joy and pride in achievement. Approach to work with zeal, zest, and zing, and perhaps even a little zaniness as well. Otherwise, you might as well not bother. Well, almost. There is something about this lighthearted approach to your duty that is important at this time in order to achieve the results that you want. Additionally, consider the words collective and cooperative as you make your plans. That might be why I was feeling like you have assistance. So maybe the collective is assisting some of you guys, or you're just tapped into the collective. This situation may take more than one person, perhaps several, working together to achieve the desired results. Joining forces with others is appropriate at this time. And I've been getting that, more and more so that we need to hook up with our soul family members and really start getting into doing healing and bringing out our gifts with them, whatever those gifts may be. 4, 5, 6, I was told to tell you. Alternatively, some people may be dragging their feet, not getting their job done, promising and then not delivering. Invite them to join the dance. If possible, help them to see the joy and satisfaction to be found in a job good doing a good job cheerfully. Set a good example. Okay, so that's what those are about. 12th through 15th. So let's go ahead and pull some extra cards and see. I'm hearing that's the tone of the reading, so let's get some Moonology cards for November. Thank you for November. Am I supposed to take this one? It's time to take action. So this is just kind of confirming what I was feeling, like this duty card and, having to really get into duty. But 543, it's time to take action. Let me see what else I'm getting off of this. Some of you, this is just taking action and fulfilling whatever your life purpose is. This is about bringing your gifts out into the world. I've been saying that a lot. And not being afraid to share those with people. For others of you, this is like seeing the bigger picture and then taking the appropriate action. I'm not really getting too much off this, so let me read the book on it because I'm not real used to these cards yet and I'm not getting a whole lot off of it. So, New Moon and Aries. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons and you're on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign if there is something you want to happen in your life. Take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is the time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assertion, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you're asking about. The caution: don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Attune to the moon. Don't even think about giving up. So there's that again. Don't give up. Additional meanings for this card could be do your best and be happy with that. Avoid being brash right now. You need a 12-month plan. A new male is coming into your life. And that's all that has to say. Okay, let's see what other main cards would like to come out for November 12th through 15th. Am I supposed to take both of those? Either one of them? Okay. I have them the wrong way here. What other messages do you have, please, for November 12th through 15th, 2019, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey? Am I supposed to take all three of those? I heard yes. Okay, don't let pride get in your way. So make sure that as you're stepping out into your divine life purpose, that you're not allowing your ego to get in the way. Those human type things that we do that we shouldn't do when we're trying to be a spiritual person. Make sure that you're not allowing those things to get in the way. It's okay to be proud of yourself and to be was grateful for your gifts, but don't be like saying look at me and trying to get the spotlight, but instead being humble about your gifts and bringing them out into the world accordingly. 210. And I'm also getting that this is something to do with a relationship. This is a romantic relationship is what I'm hearing. This is something to do with either a soulmate or a twin flame. So some of you are allowing little ego-ish things or human 3D type things get in the way of your relationship. It's time to let go of some of these things and move into a more positive energy, whatever way you feel led to do that. And as well as some of you need to make amends as soon as you start to do something that is out of character. Some of you are not doing those things, so make sure that you do that. Don't let your past hold you back. Some of you, this is about that romantic relationship again. Some of you are allowing fears and insecurities or trust issues to come up with your current partner. It is time to let go of those things. Pray and meditate. Ask your higher self and guidance. What can I do to get rid of these things? A lot of people are being triggered. I just made a video this morning, or actually right before this one, about triggers and why they come up. I've been triggered just about every day for several months now by certain people, and that's okay. These are all things that are supposed to happen. You're triggered because it's something that needs to be healed in you, something of the human 3D aspect of you that needs to be healed, so that you can be more in conscious contact with God, more have more awareness, rise through those states of consciousness. So by not looking back at your past and not letting your past hold you back or block you from good things happening for you. Yeah. And then a win-win outcome is forecast. And this is in whatever situation you're inquiring about right now or thinking about as I'm doing this reading. But in particular, this is talking about those gifts, bringing those gifts out into the world and having a win-win outcome due to you following your divine life purpose. These things may seem challenging at times, and you may feel as if you don't even exactly know where you're heading, but you know because you're being guided to either move to a certain place or to start to be an entrepreneur and get rid of the 3D job, 8 to 5 job that you have or what have you. But there's just a lot of changes that are happening for people right now that are pushing them into a win-win situation. Having a lot of abundance and prosperity in all areas of your life, not just, romantically or financially, but this is like that healing on a deeper level, becoming an ascended master or becoming an enlightened being for some of you. Are there any more moon cards that would like to come out? I heard yes. What other messages do you have for November 12th through 15th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? Wow. Okay. Both of them. I was told to stop with these. The answers that you need are coming. So some of these answers are coming through a form of meditation that's going on during the day, whether or not you're actually sitting or lying down and meditating, getting answers or receiving answers is the meditation part. So quieting your mind and getting there. So this could be answers that are coming to you, repeating thoughts while you're doing the dishes or doing your housework, while you're at work, while you're taking a bath or a poo, whatever. It doesn't matter, but the answers are there. They're coming. And if they haven't came yet, then it's because you're not supposed to know yet. Some things are better left unsaid because we could change the course of events knowing what the future holds. So just be patient. A new start is coming. For some of you, this is a new start in love and romance. For some of you, this is a twin flame union that finally happened or is in the process of happening. Congratulations. Be patient with your twin flame or your soulmate, what have you. They're going through a lot of stuff too, having to change and adjust. A lot of adjustments are happening. So just know that a lot of adjustments are happening with that. Some of you, this is a new start in careers, 1313. And then some of you, this is a new start with raising children. Maybe your grandparents are starting to raise your children due to, for whatever reason, your children are not taking care of your grandchildren anymore or something like that. That's what I'm getting. So I'm hearing again, a lot of adjustments are needed. Okay, and then a lot of you are just really rising through those states of consciousness, and all of these colors here have to do with like the upper chakras, and I'm just feeling like throat chakra up, and a lot of people getting activations to them. A lot of people are manifesting the results now, finally manifesting the results that they've been working so hard to get towards. The full moon has a lot to do with that, as well as, your actions that you've been putting in and the hard work and dedication that you've been giving has just really helped you project into this new space, this new time, a new cycle. Okay, what cards am I supposed to read now? Thank you. Universal energies, what messages do you have, please, for November 12th through 15th, 2019, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What messages do you have? Am I supposed to take them both? Throat chakra and law of attraction. So, and these are going hand in hand. So the throat chakra is about speaking your truth, and whatever way that is. So whatever your truth may be, if it's the truth about your ascension journey, about your gifts and bringing them out with your family and talking to them about it, if it's the truth about how somebody's making you feel, whether or not they've triggered you or what have you, maybe there's something that's coming up that needs to be healed. So you speaking your truth, when you feel led and guided to talk to somebody, you need to make sure that you're doing that. Others of you, your throat chakra is being activated. You may feel like some pressure or things being put in or pulled out of your throat chakra. Okay, and I'm hearing that the law of attraction, by you speaking your truth and telling people your desires and setting up boundaries with people, you're attracting your desired outcome. People being better to you, treating you differently, coming into a new space of abundance and prosperity and peace and love, unconditional love for other people and yourself, trust, I hear. But this is about being positive and always thinking positive, whether or not you feel positive, maybe thinking of positive words, or always acting in positive ways as well. Like attracts like. So whatever you're putting out in the universe is being brought back to you, and it's happening instantly is what I just heard. So pay real close attention to that. The throat chakra says the angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. So if you don't feel like you know how to address something that's going on with somebody, ask the angels to guide, lead, and instruct your words. Let your words be their words so that you don't have to worry about screwing up what you say. I heard there. Law of attraction says relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of your energies. I'm hearing empaths. A lot of empaths are just really getting into balance. I'm hearing there's a lot of balance with the empaths right now, not being as bothered by the energies when they go to the store or when they're out in public or what have you. Congratulations. Finally, some of you have got to that point of not having to worry so much about protection. 404. I'm not saying that we shouldn't set up a hedge of protection every day, but I'm saying that you don't worry about it. You don't worry that that protection is not going to work or what have you. So good for you. What other card should I read today? Okay, I'm hearing angels. So, oops, am I supposed to take this one? Your desired outcome will happen in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. However, go with the flow of whatever it is that you're feeling led and guided to do, and then make sure that you're stepping out in faith and trust in your higher self, yourself, and God to lead you through these things that you have to accomplish. Some of you, this is about grounding your light in a certain space or a certain place and being the light for that area. Okay. Don't even know where to put these cards now because I have so many cards out. What other messages do you have, please, for thank you. Grace and Antoinette. I was told to stop with these two. I don't got a room. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So if somebody's triggering you and you're and you're telling them that you was just triggered. Now I'm talking about two people that are already on an ascension journey and aware of healing and how that works. If you're getting into arguments with somebody that is already on this journey and knows what a trigger is, it's best that you explain to them what's going on with you. 444. However, do it in a loving, kind way, and then make sure that you're listening to what they have to say, because what they have to say just may heal the situation. So it could also help you to be triggered for more things to heal. So just be careful with what it is that use that discernment of spirit, guys. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have, please, for November 12th through 15th, 2019? Thank you. Oh, Trish, watch your hair on the flame here. Penguin, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. Thank God, right? I haven't been in a real dark place or anything like that for a while, but I know that a lot of people have. A lot of my friends have. But again, those colors of the upper chakras are being present. Some of you are also, I'm hearing, have... it's been a while since I've talked about this, but some of you are merging into the 3 gateways or portals, one at the root chakra, the merging of your lower chakras into the root, and then the middle chakras merging into the heart gateway or portal, and then the upper chakras from throat up merging to the crown portal chakra. So a lot of you are going through that. You might see a rainbow for the crown, a star, I believe, for the root chakra, and a heart for the heart chakra, and you may see them combine to each other and things like that. So that's completely normal. That might come up in meditation, just so that you guys are aware of those things. Animal spirit guides, what other messages do you have? Thank you. Ladybug, this is a time of good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things into your life. Don't push them away because you're fearful of success. A lot of people have fear of success. This is something that I'm working on. I'm working on being okay with who I am and showing my gifts to the world and not being worried about the outcome. So just know abundance is coming, of peace, of happiness, joy, unconditional love. A bright future is what I'm hearing. Are there any more animals guides that would like to come out? I heard yes. What other messages? Am I supposed to take all three of these? I heard no. Am I supposed to take any of them? Any of these? Okay, I'm not going to take any of them because I'm not really for sure what I'm supposed to do on that. But anyway, what other messages do you have, please, for November 12th through 15th, 2019 for all individuals? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay, mountain goat. I was told to stop. There is something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. So some of you may be having, still that battle between the human, physical mind and the spiritual self, or the human and the spirit. So do whatever you need to do to get that in balance. Pray, meditate, ask for guidance, and see what you need to do. Some of you may be having things out of balance because you're spending too much time on your phone and not meditating, or vice versa, blah, blah, blah. So there needs to be a balance between the human and the spiritual. So make sure that you're doing whatever you need to do to find that balance. Are there any more cards that would like to come out today? Yes or no? These cards. Let's get some confirmation cards. Thank you. Riches. I love this card. All right. I hope everybody felt the energy off of that one. This is a number 10 card, which means new beginnings, new cycle, staying positive, the law of attracting the things that you're desiring and wishing for by holding those positive images or thoughts of being able to get this. And this isn't just like financial riches. This is like what I'm talking about, that those riches and happiness and joy and peace and love and family and friends, and just being rich in self, like just being, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just getting that you are in charge of this. The new cycle has begun, but you're in charge of how this cycle pans out. So put in the hard work, and one foot in front of the other. I was told 2255. That's a new one for us. But anyway, 2255. Let's see if there's any more confirmation cards, and then we'll go ahead and say these affirmations, and we'll get out of here. What other messages? Am I supposed to take this one? Okay, submission is the next card. This is number 12 card, which could mean also a 3, rounds down to a 3. So the Ascended Masters might be working with you. Every time I see this card, I get that doors are open. It is time to walk through these doors. You know which doors are opening for you. Some of this is about moving. A lot of you, this is these doors about getting your gifts out into the world, whatever they may be. But it's time to just finally accept it and be okay with it and move into that direction. Yeah, that's really all I'm getting off of that. Any more cards that would like to come out? For November 12th through 15th, thank you. I was told to stop. Status, number 2. I'm feeling like this is about like people finally starting to see your worth, you seeing your worth. As you bring your gifts out into the world, you're starting to get some kind of like higher standing or notice for your gifts, or for a job well done, or something like that. But I'm going to read out of the book what this means, because I'm not getting much other than that off of it, and I would kind of like to know what else it says, because this is a card that I've never ever had come out before, I don't think. Let's see, this is a number 2. Okay, this is about gain and material values. It says, when this card is drawn, it hints that one should be aware of priorities and question whether material gain is really most important at the moment. Material gain is never the most important. So if you're in that space of thinking that because you're using your gifts, you're going to get a lot of material gain, and that's why you continue to use your gifts, or the only reason for it, then you're in for a rude awakening, because that's not how this works. Although that is a reward, that is a blessing that comes with doing these things that we're pushed to do, or that we're guided or led to do. It says events: gaining pleasure from beautiful things, extravagant taste, a generous love of art, using money to cultivate powerful friends. Be careful with that. Don't be doing things like that. Okay, if they're only coming around you because of your money or your financial gain, then they aren't your friends anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and read these confirmations, and I'll let you guys go for today. The first affirmation is, I am brilliant. The second one is, I am determined. Determined to not quit is what I just heard. And then the third one is, I am joyful. Every day I will create joy for others. Let me read that one again. I am joyful. Every day I will create joy for others. Okay, everybody have a wonderful day. Please like, share, subscribe, and follow if you don't already. And enjoy this full moon energy. Take the time to charge your crystals and charge yourself with the energy of the full moon for the next couple days. And work on manifesting those desires during meditation, or just do some exercises, manifesting exercises, and sending those images out to the world so that you can manifest those things. It is time. It is time. It is time. All right, guys. I love you. Bye.